We are here in the United Arab Emirates, the land of the big, the bold, and the beautiful.
So I got the Rolls Royce already and the Porsche.
And we're giving our first impressions of Dubai. We visited the world's largest mall, saw the world's largest
light and water show with like 3 million lumens.
And craned our necks at the tallest building in the world. But we also experienced what life was like before the money and the wealth in Dubai's beautifully preserved historical neighborhood.
And I can kind of just envision like all of the vendors and stuff that once were probably here on the sides of these roads.
We saw the beauty of handmade goods and devoured some traditional Emirati cuisine.
Oh my god, they're so good though.
Good morning. It is 6 a.m. here in Dubai. It's very rare that we are ever up to watch a sunrise, but we have a very unexpected and amazing view of the Burj Al Arab, which is like one of the most iconic hotels here in Dubai. In fact, it's the only 7-star hotel in the world. And I just looked up like a random date in December on a Saturday, $1,800 a night. And although it's very beautiful out right now, I have no idea how long we're gonna last out here because it's 88 degrees, but it feels like 110, and that extra 22 degrees feels like it's complete humidity.
It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The thing about visiting Dubai this time of year is that it's hot. The times to go out are either really early, which not that much is open here, and really late. So we kind of just are hanging out during the day, and then we're going out at night to explore. And by the way, that is the Burj Al Abdul. Very clear to see here. But over here, this is supposed to be the Burj Khalifa, but it's so hazy we can't see it, so we'll have to go closer.
Man, this car is really nice. Okay, you know when you're on a road trip and you play punch buggy or yellow car and you get to punch your car mate every time you see a bug or a yellow car? I think we should play like Lux Punch.
Let's punch.
Yeah, like every time you see a luxury car, you get to punch. Oh, there's Porsche. Oh, G-Wagon. G-Wagon.
Thank you.
The second we entered the mall area, security was all over the camera and even the tiny microphone that we carry around. But they immediately asked what we were doing, explained we're filming a YouTube channel. They took my ID, phone number, screenshot of the YouTube channel, screenshot of the video that we took, which was literally 10 seconds long. And they're really nice about it. And they like went all the way up the chain of media and asked if we could film here. And they said, no, unfortunately, everything inside we could not, everything outside we can. So we did end up walking around the mall with just our phones to see a couple of things. One, they have one of the largest indoor aquariums in the world, and it was spectacular, like literally breathtaking.
Oh, look at those fish. They're like eating stuff off the shark. That's not a manta ray.
And then there's this really cool candy shop that we wanted to see.
That's fun.
This is probably what I get. I love Reese's peanut butter cups.
The Smarties are from the 50s.
This can be from 1970s, 60s, 50s, and 80s.
That's so smart. But otherwise, they have just about every store you could ever imagine or need to shop at. It was crazy and very, very air conditioned, which is nice because out here it's 108 degrees. It feels like 125 degrees.
We accidentally just made it to the Dubai Fountain Show. We just happened to be outside when it started.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
That is so much more intense than I expected. Yeah, it does feel nice. Wow.
Incredible. Like the booming noises that it made.
Whoa!
And like how high it went with the Burj in the background. That was really impressive. I didn't even have it kind of on our radar to come to this, but I'm really glad we got to see it.
This is the Burj Khalifa. If you come to Dubai, you're gonna see it, whether you come right here to actually look at it or you're just driving around town. It's 800 meters tall. It's enormous, and it's been the tallest building in the world since 2009, I think. But before that, the best way I could understand how big this building was is when Emirates ran this amazing marketing campaign where they had one of their flight attendants train to stand on top of this building. Obviously, she's strapped in, and they flew an Emirates plane by it. It's like one of the most amazing commercials I've ever seen.
We came down to the historical part of Dubai, which is not a word you usually associate with the city, but they have Fahidi Historical Neighborhood, and this is actually what the UAE used to look like before they discovered oil and the vast amounts of wealth that came with it.
So it's interesting because we've gotten into this little square area here, and towering above this beautiful historic neighborhood is Rolex headquarters, just right there. And that's kind of what you think of when you think of Dubai today.
We found this really cool alleyway that's so tiny and narrow, but really tall. And it just provides so much shade, which I think is really important back in the day when it's 110 degrees. Plus this material, they built a lot of these homes out of stone and teak and gypsum, I believe. And it doesn't really retain heat at all. I'm touching it now and it was 115 degrees today and it's not hot and the sun just went down. So I think that this kind of architecture and materials were really important to people living here hundreds of years ago. Everything in the store is handmade. And look at the machine. Can you call it that? How long have you been doing this for?
Different size, different design, more design, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
There's literally no machinery to it, but it is a machine that makes these. I'm so impressed.
One handmade.
Yeah, it's
You
beautiful.
have this one machine, 150.
Okay.
You have big size. Come.
Oh my gosh. And it's so soft too. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh.
This one handmade.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, look at these.
This one out.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know how to play. It'll sound really bad if I do anything. Oh, got one. See? This is terrible. Okay, I'm not a music person. I'm like so nervous around it. Oh, gorgeous. Look at this. Look at all these pieces. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Thank you so much. Ali?
How are you?
Oh, I'm Alicia. Ali is my nickname. Thank you so much.
You too?
Okay, this name of the store, Suadna, they're amazing. It's a family-run business and they hand make everything there. There's some machine-made things, but you can tell the difference between the machine-made and the handmade. The handmade is just gorgeous. I want that like chess set. That was so beautiful. I'm so impressed.
Okay, so I get it. I understand the desire for like extreme modernization because it's really something to drive around Dubai and just see all of the humbling architecture is the only way I can think to describe it. But there's always a case to be made for me for places like this. So I'm glad they've kept this small but really significant neighborhood that means so much to their history because it's really beautiful and cool to see where a country is coming from. And I can kind of just envision like all of the vendors and stuff that once were probably here on the sides of these roads. We're in the local house, which is a restaurant set in one of the oldest houses here in Al Fahidi, and the air conditioning feels wonderful. They specialize in Emirati cuisine, and the decor in here is meant to replicate that of old Dubai.
We first had Moroccan mint tea in Jordan, and I miss it. It's so good. So we had to order it tonight. We got a whole gold pitcher of it. It's not real gold, it's okay. You have to specify because you're in Dubai. And it comes in these super cute little like shot glasses. I think it's just black tea with mint and sugar. And it is so good. Like the mint is just like, if you drink this every morning, your breath would never smell bad. Instead of coffee, you know? What? Holy smoke-colas. We got salsa meat, which is a tomato-based sauce, my favorite, with meat and veggies. Oh my gosh, that's so good. It's so like oily in a really good way.
We got some pita bread to go with our salsa because I think with this type of cuisine, anything can just be eaten on pita bread. It looks very much freshly made, nice and airy. And it is. Oh my gosh. Whoa. So that's dessert for 10.
These are liquaimat.
You're so close.
I don't know, but it's fried dough covered with date syrup. You can get different kinds of fillings in it. I think these are just like normal dough, date with sesame seeds. They gave these to us, which thank you. I love dessert. I actually wanted to order these, but
That was a big bite.
oh my god, they're so good though. Our server told us that this whole building is a real home that somebody used to live in, and they're actually relocated so the government can make this a historical site. And there used to be a tree out in the middle that was like the garden area, and then all these little rooms were rooms that people lived or slept. The only thing they've changed is the tree, the kitchens, and the bathroom. But otherwise it's left exactly as it was and just maintained. But it's beautiful, it's so cool.
It's starting.
Just a few minutes, we will dim the lights.
We're at the Dubai Festival City Mall for the Imagine show. It is a record-breaking light and water show with like 3 million lumens of light. I don't even know what that means, but we'll find out in like a second. And it has a Guinness World Record-breaking water screen. We thought there'd be so many people, but it is completely dead, which I don't understand because there's a lot of great American restaurants here. There's Chili's, Rainforest Cafe, California Pizza Kitchen, Texas Roadhouse, Cheesecake Factory. IHOP. Why would not everybody be here right now just consuming those restaurants?
Whoa! Oh my gosh, those are beautiful! That's the world's largest permanent projection. Whoa!
That was crazy.
So initial reaction, fantastic show. It was pretty short and sweet, but we saw, a day in the pirate's life or something to that effect? I don't know why I'm comparing everything today, but it's just where I'm at. It reminds me so much of the light and water show we saw in Singapore. However, what they didn't have in Singapore is a huge projection screen. And we didn't know where it was initially, but we found out very quickly it's on this hotel here, which I have no idea how people actually sleep while that's going on, but it was a really cool add to the storyline. That's fantastic. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
This is the second Burj.
So between every take, we are going back inside because Alicia cannot handle heat. It was like 30 times.
So it really like, I don't like this. Oh, I don't know how much it is. I think there's a bird in here. Yeah, there is. Oh, hi birdie. Perfect backpack.
Dubai Festival City Mall.
What is it?
Dubai.
Okay. We're at the Dubai Festival.
Hold on. Hold on.